Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for the nice likes that you all gave me for my comments on the Justice for Johnny trial. I wanted to share with you very quickly an interesting experience I had with that. I had found 8 baby Carolina chickadees. There's a picture of them right there. They had fallen out of a tree after the storm, and the only way that I could see them through the window where I had set them up just on the back deck and where I could monitor them all the ways because we have hawks in our backyard, we have stray cats, was to be at the kitchen table. And so I had my computer and I had done all my work, and then started just kind of surfing, and I came across the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. And so that became my existence. It was like, save the birds, justice for Johnny. What's going on? What's going on in the trial? And then we got to go feed the birds. So it was just kind of this very odd thing. And I learned so much. And so one of the things I'd like to talk about is things you should do with birds if they do fall out of a nest. Some were pinkies and some actually had feathers, but how to get them so they will fledge and reunite with their parents successfully. Secondly, I would like to talk about what I learned even watching the birds and raising children myself. Why parenting matters, why good parenting is important. Not just what you say, but what you do, the nurturing, the compassion, the tough love. It's also important. And I was watching the mama and daddy bird deal with these chicks that they almost lost, and that they trusted me to help them raise them. Was very interesting as I was watching these two people from different backgrounds who both had not so great parenting growing up. And the third thing I want to talk about is journalism. I am a graduate of what was the #1 journalism school in the country, and I worked both as an assistant editor, an investigative journalist. I helped to expose a nurse imposter who actually went to jail, and mainly due to my reporting and just staying on it. And I was invited onto the Lisa Gibbons show for the work that I had done. Also, I worked not only at the news desk, but on the other side of the news desk because I was an executive in public relations offices for 2 Fortune 500 companies. And so I was able to see both sides of the news as well as study at the best journalism school in the country, and what we learned about the objectivity of the press. When I like to call myself an old-fashioned journalist because I was a truth seeker. I am a truth seeker. I think, in my opinion, for some journalists, that has changed. And I will start with a caveat. I started out in radio TV journalism because I loved radio. I did not continue because the TV journalism side was so, I didn't think they were always presenting the most objective and truthful news. And I've actually written a book also that talks about some of those experiences. So let's talk about this. First, let's talk about the baby chickadees. So these are Carolina chickadees, and there was a storm, and what happened was they fell out of the nest, which was just a hole in a tree. They had hollowed out a hole. So we put them in a flower pot. We put a light on them, put them under the deck where the mom and dad could still get to them, but it would protect them. We have hawks in our backyard. Here, this is what our backyard sounds like in the morning. This is how many birds we have. if you are a parent and you are watching this Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, I think it's very important to be aware of how important your role as a parent is. And I think that's what I was going through as I was watching the birds. I have my bird shirt on. Saving the birds, and two people. I mean, Johnny Depp did not have an easy life as a child growing up. I don't think the other person did either, but how they reacted and what they did with their lives afterwards and how they treated people afterwards, I think is very telling. And I think it's about what you do as a parent. We can tell our children a lot of things, but what we do matters. And I think that was kind of my fun dual life as I was watching Save the Birds and Justice for Johnny is, parents, we have a very important role. And I don't think anyone should discount that. This mama bird and daddy bird, they were both very active, trying to keep their little chicks alive. We all work together. That takes protection, nurturing, and a little bit of tough love. I mean, like I said, in the end, the mama was like, you want these little mealworms, you need to fly out of here. And then she would consistently and constantly chirp at them. All right. So these are the baby birds that were displaced after the storm. They had fallen out of a tree that had been hollowed out for their nest. And here they look like they all have feathers, but there was one pinky. Okay, these are the babies when they're hungry. Aw. See them? I should be feeding them, but their mama's right around here. She was just the water bottles. Those bottles are in there to keep them warm at night. I fill it with warm water. There they are. They seem to be doing great. I think the mama just fed the one. Looks like he still has a worm in his mouth. But that's how cute they are. Let me feed them. There they are. They're looking good. So there I was. It was right before Mother's Day, a week before Mother's Day, maybe two. And it was like, save the birds, justice for Johnny. And this was just my life. It was just like, okay, let's go check on the birds. Let's go see what's happening in the trial. And it was just it was exciting. I would go to bed watching YouTube videos about the trial, or watching YouTube videos about how to take care of Carolina chickadees. It was just my life. And I was like, why is this so personal to me? And it made me realize that I had been in that situation. So that was the thing. But I tell you, it does hit home. I'm in my story where I was choked. I had marks on my neck, but I did have the bruises. I went to the doctor so that I could have a medical report, a physician's report. And the doctor said, I must report this. And I said, okay, look, I am an award-winning journalist on mental health issues. I know that the woman's most in danger when she announces that she's going to leave. I wasn't going to announce that I was going to leave. So I said, just give me a week. I'll even let you know what I'm doing. I said, because right now I'm checking, my daughters and I have gone and bought clothes at the Walmart. We're checked into the Drake Hotel here until I get a restraining order and get him out of the house. So there was but I was an executive at a Fortune 500 company, and I'm in board meetings with executives, and there was a female lawyer, and I wear turtlenecks. You can see how long my neck is. So I often wear turtlenecks. And the female lawyer, and I love her, bless her heart, and she said, "Hey, uh, what's going on? Like, do we need to be concerned about this?" And I said, "Well, I was picking my daughter up from school, and I was going down and she was going up. And so when she jumped, that's how I got these bruises." And she was like, "I don't know if it looks like that." I mean, good for her, love her. But that's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking as an executive to have another executive come to you and say, "Are you in danger?" And then to have to lie and make up a story. And as I'm saying this, I'm reflecting on all of the news articles that I wrote about domestic abuse victims and how they lie. And I'm like, I am now that person. And we've all, I think, met people who are toxic in our life. And I think we do what Johnny Depp did in the beginning, which is, let me just get this person out of my life. I don't care how much money it costs, because I can make money, but I need my sanity. I need my soul back. I need my life. I need joy. I need peace. I need calm. And nice people, I think, are just like, I'm going to take this as a lesson learned and just get this person out of my life. And so you pay them off or whatever. And to show care, it takes time to build trust. And once that trust is broken, your choice is to get away. Now, unfortunately for certain people, they can't even trust. I think when Johnny Depp said, "You are not able to love," or you realize people only have a certain capacity to love. They can love only so much. And once you realize that, I think the victim gets a realization that, wow, I do have the capacity to love, and this other person took advantage of it. And I'm going to now work on my strengths. I'm going to look at the reasons why I chose that person, and then I'm going to fly away. All right, just in time for Mother's Day. One's on the ledge, the other are trying to get up there, and Mama is right up in that tree there. They're going. There he goes. Oh, he did it. He took off. He took off. All right, here goes the other ones. Oh my gosh. He took off. I'm so excited.
Where'd he go?
He went up his mom went up somewhere in a branch over there. Okay, where's the other one? Look, this one's coming up.
There he is.
There he is.
See?
Where?
He's stuck on the wall over there. See?
What wall?
Right there. Look. See what? Right. He's climbing up on the stone. Okay.
Wait, no, I don't see him.
See those stones?
Yeah.
Right there. Can't you see him? He's moving around. Right there.
Oh, I see him. Come on, Mom.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Mom. Get him. There he goes. I see him. I see what you're saying.
We know he can fly.
Yeah, but does he know he can fly? So do you know you can fly? I know you can.